Yeah, Switzerland.
How much is that?
5. Yeah, I live in
What? No, who's this again?
Her name's Serenity Prayer, and she's a 3-year-old filly, and she's running this evening.
What's her breeding?
She's by Milwaukee Brew out of Devil's Reason, who's by Devil on Ice.
Okay.
And the mare won like 180,000.
Oh, nice horse.
She must have been okay. Yeah, she's all right. Like she broke her maiden for 12.5 and
on the grass.
No, on the dirt.
On dirt.
So tonight we'll know how she.
Should you what?
So tonight she's racing. So we'll find out. Up at 10 National, you said?
Yeah, she leaves at 10. Yeah.
And so you're going in the van, or do you go?
She's going in the van. I'm going in my
but you're
truck.
Go. You'll be up there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yep. I'm gonna be there, and I usually go. You know, almost always. I don't like not being there when they're running. You know.
That's like the half the fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you want to see what happens.
The horses for the 4th race, the Ladies International Figentry race, are on the track.
How long have you been out here in Bowie at the training center?
I moved here in 2006.
Were you at Pimlico?
I was at Pimlico for a few months. No, for the first year. Then I was at Laurel for a few months in the receiving barn. And then I came here. I could have gone to Pimlico or here, but I picked here even though I live in Baltimore because it's a better training facility here. You know, like, and nobody wanted this barn.
Seems like you made the right choice. Since they turned around and closed down Pimlico.
Yeah. And nobody wanted this barn because it's like the farthest one from the track.
What time do you have to get up in the morning?
About 5. I usually am here by 6, unless there's, you know, something like we have to ship a horse out early. I'll get here earlier, but I get up about 5. I take a lot of naps.
Number 1 is Cure the Fever with Jessica Marcialis representing Italy. Number 2 is Gospel Hour with Barrett Weber representing Germany. Number 3, Dutch Master, ridden by Delphine Garcia Dubois representing France. Number 4 is Soul Provider with Kalia Albright representing the United States. Number 5 is Serenity Prayer with Victoria Allers representing Norway. Scratch the 6, Master Dreamer.
My grandfather was a trainer in Massachusetts, but then my parents, like my mom, did not want me to do anything with racehorses.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
At all, especially ride them. And so, because she saw the life, and she went to law school and got away from what.
Oh, because her father was a trainer.
Yeah, and he was uneducated and couldn't read or write, and you know, she just broke the mold and went to college and then law school, and so she didn't want me doing this. But then, but you know, it's what you like, so. But now they own that chestnut filly that's in. Or my mom owns like a quarter, and then we have partnership with her. They like it.
Yeah, but they've had so you had a background. I mean, was it your grandfather who turned you onto it, or how did?
I think when I was little, I went to the races at the fairs in Massachusetts. They used to, and it was just so. It was really bush, like half-mile fairs, like worse than Timonium. But it was beautiful, and just all the colors and the jockeys and the horses, and I just fell in love with it. So when I got a little older, I wrote a bunch of letters to all the big farms in Lexington during school, and I went down there for the summer and got a job and worked like on a breeding farm. And then, you know, then after college, I went right to the racetrack at Belmont. The farm manager at the farm where I work said, you got to go to work at the track for Billy Mott. He's the best. So I got a job with him, and then so from there it's pretty much been. But
you grew up here.
Yeah. They were from.
Your parents?
Massachusetts.
Your parents from Massachusetts,
but they moved here before I was born.
I see.
Yeah, my dad got a job with the Naval Intelligence Department, and then they ended up going to law school here at University of Baltimore, and just settling in Laurel, and
so were you always around the track then at Laurel?
Well, yeah, there's a track, and so I kind of like the horses, and then there's a racetrack like a mile from your house, and there's gambling there. And we all sort of were attracted to that when we were kids. And then when I was like 14, we moved out to Burtonsville to the country, and I started jumping on the horses out there and just riding them around the fields. Now it's all developed out there, but you could ride through the trails in the woods, and so that's when I started to like the riding part. We used to pretend like we were jockeys and race through the woods and come over to my friends, like, jump on this horse and just you'll be fine. Jack your irons up. So.
What's that?
Funny how some do it.
Yeah. Hey. You want to hang that?
We are ready for the start of the Ladies International Figentry Race. There! Dutch Master came away well to the outside. Here's P40 Warhawk. Inside then Cure the Fever. P40 Warhawk and Amy Mullen are right there. Between runners then, Dutch Master and Cure the Fever inside. They're then followed by Gospel Hour. Along the rail then comes Soul Provider. Next between horses, Les Troubadour, and the far outside then, it's P40 Warhawk. Then comes Serenity Prayer. She's joined then by Tuxedo Park, and at the back Raging Wildfire and Gold Dubai. 23-3 for the opening quarter.
So Ted, this is the standard?
Yeah, this is pretty standard.
How they transport it?
Yeah, this is, we're picking one more horse up at Laurel, and she's a pretty good shit for this one. So.
Louis, you sit back here?
And this is a
hold on to that horse.
Big trail, normal size trailer?
You can get 4 in this trailer. Yeah. Some trailers you can get like 8.
Yeah.
But this one you would say maybe is like medium sized. And we got one of the greatest van drivers in the history of the game right here. Eric.
Thanks. And with the short lead here, Dutch Master with Delphine Garcia Dubois from France. They have it 3 parts of a length. To the outside, Cure the Fever and Jessica Marcialis of Italy are right there. Just a length then to Gospel Hour with Berit Weber from Germany. She's then followed to the outside by Fort Mifflin with Haley Moore from the United Kingdom. Then a break of 4 to Soul Provider with Kalia Albright from the US of A. Trying to come on the outside, Les Troubadour with Amanda Han Diaz from the USA. Backing off then P40 Warhawk. Inside then Serenity Prayer. They're then followed by Tuxedo Park, and still at the back Raging Wildfire and Gold Dubai. They're at the head of the stretch.
So you ride in the back?
Yeah.
You stay with them?
Yep.
So that's usually, so you have a place to sit?
No.
Oh, you stand in the...
We sit just in the truck. Sometimes we pick a bucket on the box, racing box. It's only 2 hours trip.
2-hour trip, so that's nice to keep you company.
Yeah. We got to
be a racer.
What's your name? Serenity Prayer?
Serenity Prayer, yeah.
Yeah, tell them we're just going to put it on this out slip.
Okay.
Take care. Serenity Prayer. All right, see you again. All right.
And swinging up the outside here. Cure the Fever is going to challenge Dutch Master, and to the outside they're joined by Gospel Hour, about 3 lengths then to Sole Provider. Gospel Hour and Barrett Weber from Germany strike the front, and they're on their way. It's going to be Gospel Hour to win the Ladies International Figentry race. Cure the Fever was second, Photo for third, possibly Sole Provider. Gospel Hour.